Okay, so I've got a hill that starts up here and it flows down here. And I used to get a whole bunch of mud at the bottom of this hill. So that's where I set up. Now, I originally set up with 6 half barrels or 3 full barrels. These are food grade, UV stable barrels, so they won't break down in the sunlight. They don't leach chemicals, or at least they're not supposed to leach chemicals. And microplastics aren't going to be a problem because they don't get a lot of agitation. And they, like I said, they're UV stable, so that's good. You want to make sure that not only are they food grade, which the blue ones always are, but you want to make sure that they had some kind of food material in them. These particular ones had coffee flavoring in them, so this was an expanded area I did the following year. This was another expansion for mainly growing my tomatoes. It's the same basic idea. I needed to make sure that I had an area for the dogs to be able to go in. This area back behind me here, I'd spent years just mowing this little piece of grass. Now it grows like, there's my rosemary, there's my thyme, oregano, sage, and then some different flowers along here too. So now, like this area here, I just redid this area, but this was just some wooden raised beds. The sun comes from this direction. It hits this area all day long. So this is a really nice area to be growing peppers. That's a garlic bed back there. There's some beets right there. The number one tip that I can give you, know when it's time to let go. If those tomato plants are not producing like they were, this is why I prefer to grow dormant or determinate tomatoes. If they're not producing like they were, get them out of there. Have some plants ready to go, bam, right into that hole. You want to get that cabbage established. You want to get those collard greens established. You want to get those cold weather crops established. And you don't want to mess around with like a tomato plant or a pepper plant that just isn't doing what it was doing. Just get it out of there. Get some fresh plants in. Sometimes that's a tough one to do. I hope that answers your questions. I know this. I'd rather make a video than try to type all this out. Anyway, have a good day.